day 12 of the 25 days of how to. Today, we'll be showing you how to Hallmark. Now, the first step in knowing how to Hallmark is knowing what kind of movies you're dealing with. You have to know your characters, and you have to know the format, and you have to know what's going to happen in the end. Because with most movies that are actually good, you never know what's going to happen in the end. There's always cliffhangers. But Hallmark, totally different story. You can predict it from the very beginning who's going to get together, that they're going to kiss at the end, and that they're going to live happily ever after and go on like a Santa train or something. That happened before, but not in most, okay? So here I have a wonderful graph of the Hallmark movie plaza, and I want to make sure that you know what kind of people you're dealing with. So the guy is normally well-jawed, has a good jawline, right? That's what the guy looks like, right? He has like nice hair, clean shaven, completely clean. This is with every Hallmark movie, remember, not just one or two or three, everyone. He's clean shaven, he's got a nice jawline, and he's got charming eyes, alright? He's got charming eyes and a charming smile. Sometimes Hallmark totally messes this up, and like there's a guy who like doesn't have a charming smile but has charming eyes, but you have to have both, alright? So that's what the guy is generally like. Alright, so moving to the side. Then you have the girl. The girl is always in curls, no matter what. She always has curled hair. You never see a Hallmark girl with straight, just hair, alright? It's always curl. And she's always wearing some sort of scarf or jacket, and she's always stylish, right? The guy is not always stylish, but the girl always is. And she has a charming smile as well. So it's very typical in Hallmark movies to have a similar storyline, right? And it's always about the girl. You never see a Hallmark movie where it's focused on the guy. It's always about the girl, right? Because the guy sweeps in and so, as we have talked about, it is always about the girl. And typically, the girl has another guy who comes in, right? So he's cute, but he's not as, like, cute as the other guy. But he's still cute for you enough to believe that they're, like, together. Which is weird, because Hallmark bases a lot of their stuff on looks. It's not really personality, because a lot of guys that are in the movies don't have any personality. They're just charming. So, this girl's with another guy, right? And they're together, and she really wants to get married. This is with every Hallmark movie. And, you know, he just really wants to focus on his career as a businessman or lawyer or whatever he is, right? And so he wants to focus on his career. She wants to get married, but it's not working out, right? But they still go on with their life, okay? Then this guy interjects the scene, right? She has her own career as a struggling artist or whatever you want to say. And this guy comes in, meets in the coffee shop or meets on the streets, either one. And he, you know, she falls, her books fall, and he picks them up for her. And they look up at each other and they smile, right? Just like that, right? And then she's still with this other guy, remember, but he's off in his own little business world, right? So it turns out that their kids, right? They're both single parents, struggling single parents, and their kids go to the same school. And oh my goodness, they're in the same play, same Christmas pageant, right? So they get to know each other, right? And like maybe they're just kind of like cutesy wootsy, but they don't really like know each other. And like maybe she gets aggravated at the way he like grinds his teeth sometimes, which that's not really common, but she gets annoyed at something that he does. Maybe the way he scratches his eyebrow. Alright, so their kids go to the same pageant, right? So they're ending up together a lot. They have to be together, talk to each other, speak with each other while their kids are acting in this pageant. And it turns out they both have to help out with the pageant in some way. She has to paint these boards and he has to act or do some weird thing that he has to do. Because sometimes like he's girly, but sometimes they're actually manly, but most of the time they're just girly, right? So this whole entire time, this entire course of the movie, the kids get along, right? Then they're getting along, then they go to each other's house for Christmas Eve dinner, right? And then, here's the conflict of the story. Christmas Day, alright? This man who's over here in La La Land realizes that he still has a girlfriend. He wants to please her, right? But really, he doesn't want to please her. He just has this big old promotion job in like some other state, so he wants to get married to her so that she can go support him, but he doesn't really care about her at all. So he comes back Christmas Day, gets down on one knee. This guy doesn't even know that they're together, and he's like, will you marry me? And she's just so overflowed with emotion that he would actually ask her, so she says yes, so dumbly, even though she's like totally in love with this guy. This guy gets all sad, goes away, and she's like, no, Bill, wait. And then he just walks away with his kid, like, let's go, Billy. Because, you know, Bill and Billy. Alright, and then she's like with the other guy, they move to the other state with the kid, and like this guy's like really mean to her kid, and he's just like a snob, and she's like, this was a terrible mistake. He's like, why did you say yes in the first place, right? So then you've got like 2 minutes left in the entire movie, right? So there's 2 minutes left in the movie, right? So she's at this guy's house and he's at his job and she's all upset, and her like little daughter comes up to her and she's like, but mom, we totally forgot about our Christmas pageant. And she was like, I'm supposed to be in it and you're supposed to be helping. And then she's like, I don't know, I don't think I can see Bill again. And she's like, come on, Mom. You have to get with this guy. You know he loves you. And, like, why are the kids always the ones who are writing these movies? Like, the people just don't get in their brains. She should have broke up with him a long time ago, if you know what I mean. And so she finally rushes back literally rushes in a plane with her daughter, and she goes and she finally goes to the pageant, and they're putting it on, right? And the guy, Bill, is playing the piano, right? She comes, sits down on the piano, and tells a big old apology how she's so wrong. And he's like, "Do you really feel that way?" And she's like, "Yes." And they look passionately into each other's eyes, and then they kiss, and then the Christmas music goes, and everyone bows for the pageant, and that is the end of our perfect movie. Now, the one thing that I will say to remember in the movie is you have to know, you have to catch this in every single Hallmark movie, that when you see Bill, the main guy who's going to be with the girl, you know who he is immediately when you see him. Even if she's with this other guy who you might think, you know that when you see this other guy, that he's the guy. And you ever just looked at someone and said, "Wow, we're going to be best friends." That's what it's like for that, right? Because you know that he's going to be with her, you know that she's going to be with him, and they're going to live happily ever after, wherever conflict happens. So you can just kind of overlook all the conflict in life and just be loved by the joy of the Christmas spirit of the Hallmark movies. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you took away something from this on how to watch Hallmark movies or how to predict everything that happens and be happy despite the conflict.